So we are at the Alliance Française de Washington with Cheryl Lynn Boland, who helped us redecorate the interior of the foyer. Cheryl, how did you come to interior design in the first place?
I've always been very interested in interior design and going through architecture and design books. However, at university I studied political science and English literature, and then after that I worked in New York in finance and foreign exchange. But during that time I was taking classes at Parsons in interior design and took the leap after 5 years of finance into interning for a New York interior designer and then working for interior designer in Washington. And after a few years I decided to start my own firm, which was just a little over a year ago, and was lucky enough to get some clients and did the Washington, D.C. Design House this past spring, which is a great springboard for my company.
Cheryl Lynn, how did you choose the wallpaper, which is absolutely wonderful?
Well, I wanted something that had a French flair to it, something chic and European, but that wasn't French or Parisian in a cliche sense. And also, as I said, something that would be appropriate to children and adults alike. So from there, I just kind of, this wallpaper struck me, and as we were already considering doing a lilac or lavender wall, it seems like the perfect option.
Cheryl Lynn, how did you come to choose the lavender wall and the aubergine for the contrasted colors?
Well, I knew right away I wanted to use color. I didn't want it to be completely neutral, black or white or beige. But that being said, I didn't want it to be too elementary, primary in nature, or just too overwhelming.
Cheryl, you were recommended to us by one of our board members, and we approached you, and you generously gave your consultation hours to the Alliance Française. So can you tell us more about how you found the Alliance when you first set in, and what was the way you thought out how to redecorate this space?
Well, I was very excited upon seeing the building. I've walked by it previously. It's a beautiful historical townhouse right off DuPont Circle in Washington. And the scale of the foyer reception area was ideal. It was just really a matter of some simple decoration. When I entered, it kind of had a feeling of a school for children. And it was definitely warm and happy, but we wanted to make it more appropriate for the adults that take classes and take part in events at the Alliance. So my primary concern was making it approachable and enjoyable for both children and adults alike. We wanted to utilize some color and cheer, but also emphasize all the beautiful architectural details, the molding, the paneling, the columns, the staircase that it already had to offer. So it's a pretty easy job, I suppose you'd say.